Thank you for placing your confidence in Pam Ann Marketing. We're excited to welcome you aboard your flight to higher web traffic. In this video, we'll walk you through our tried and true process for optimizing websites for greater search engine visibility. Our process consists of an initial research and planning phase that typically lasts approximately 8 weeks. There are 4 total conference calls and incremental deliverables along the way, but the grand deliverable from this is a comprehensive SEO strategy plan. After reviewing and finalizing the plan with you, we then switch into a regular monthly routine of implementing the strategy plan on an ongoing basis. We'll now walk you through what the initial research and planning phase will look like. First, we gather your team and ours together for a kickoff call. We have an in-depth discovery conversation about your company, what makes you unique, your target audience, keywords you want to get found for, and more. Next up is our technical audit or planning process. The technical SEO friendliness of your site is of utmost importance. If search engines can't navigate your code and understand your content, nothing else we do will matter. So we address this right away, either by performing a technical audit that results in a detailed list of recommended fixes and enhancements, or if you're having a new site built, we provide a specification, a blueprint of sorts, to your web developer to ensure that the site is architected correctly right from the get-go. Next, we dive into keyword research. Using the information from the kickoff call, as well as keyword data from your website and the websites of your competitors, we develop a large database of keywords related to your business that are often typed into search engines, but that are not so competitive that they'll be too difficult to rank for. We use Google's data about each phrase and apply supply-demand type calculations to each term in order to find phrases that are in that sweet spot between popularity and competitiveness. About 2 weeks after the kickoff call, we have another call with you to review our keyword findings and ask you any questions we encountered along the way. Using your input from the keyword call, we make any necessary revisions to the keyword database and then send it to your team for full review. So now that we know what words we want to use, it's time to figure out where and how to use them. This is the beginning of the content strategy process. We will learn a lot during the keyword research process about what information your target audience is demanding. So we need to make sure that your site has enough of the right content to meet those demands and satisfy those searches. We will draft some proposed changes to your sitemap and present them to you on our next call, which occurs approximately 2 weeks after the last one. So now we know what phrases we want to use and what pages we want to have on the site, which brings us to the keyword mapping step, where we select which pages will use which phrases. The actual writing or rewriting of website copy can start right away upon approval of our selections, or it can be addressed incrementally once we switch gears into a monthly implementation routine. Last but not least, we do some strategizing about how to use the phrases that we didn't end up mapping to pages in things like blog articles and other informational content that can be developed consistently over time. We also do some research into the inbound link profiles of both you and your competitors' websites to find opportunities to have other reputable and relevant websites linked to you, since that is a strong factor in getting a website to rank high in search engines. We will also put together a strategy for using informational content, social media, and influencer marketing to obtain such links on an ongoing basis. We then review all of the findings from this initial research and planning phase with you in a wrap-up call, where we present our grand deliverable, the SEO Strategy Plan. This plan will serve as a guiding roadmap for implementation of the strategies we've custom crafted for your business. The strategy plan has 3 chapters. Technical, which contains the audit results or technical site blueprint, on-page, which addresses the content strategy, and off-page, which addresses link building strategy. It also uses current SEO metrics to set a baseline for measuring progress from where we started, and key performance indicators for measuring success along the way. In summary, the research and planning phase consists of 4 calls that occur approximately every 2 weeks, with 1 big deliverable that summarizes the findings of the technical audit or review, keyword research process, content planning process, and off-page planning process. We then switch gears into a monthly routine where we provide ongoing technical consulting, content production management, writing and/or proofreading services, implementation of link acquisition strategies, and most important of all, reporting and in-depth analysis of results. We watch closely to see what's working, what's not working, why we think that is, and what we think we should do about it. And we have regularly scheduled conference calls with you to review that and get your input about ongoing shifts in strategy. We always want to be doing more of what's working and less of what's not, so that you get a solid return on your investment. Our process is tried and true, and we're confident that it will produce results. But do keep in mind that SEO takes time. It is never instantaneous, but you can help speed it along by being responsive when we need you and swiftly approving content and site changes as they are produced. The faster we can run things by you and get them in place, the faster the search engines will start sending people your way. Please let us know if you have any questions. Otherwise, fasten your seatbelts and enjoy the flight.